We can see Zanku to this.
Can
You can't.
You can.
Try.
You can Zanku to anything.
Now I know
to praise and worship service.
So I know the reason you're saying this. Who did I even send this message to? You saw a message. Did you see it? One message that a certain church sent to the choir.
Yeah, I saw it.
Was it I sent it to?
But I just saw it.
Did I send it to
Don't
you?
bring all these dance steps to the
Yes, so they said the next time we catch you dancing Zanku, they named all of those things. They said it is wrong. Well, I
Is it wrong? That's a discussion for another day. Today on the show, however, we are all about classic vibes, all for your viewing pleasure. Thursday is our old school day, and guys, it's a reminder that, hey, the week is almost over.
Yes,
Lord.
very correct. On Thursdays, the energy is totally different, and we reconnect with the past. So if you have any song you used to love from way back, welcome on board. Today is for you.
Yep, the next 2 hours promises to be nostalgic, I tell you. So you better stay tight and let's do this together. The best part is you can be a part of the excitement this afternoon by tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag #OnTVC and by calling us on the numbers on the screen. Now, to catch in on your internet-enabled devices, just go to our new website, and that is www.tvcentertainment.tv. Yeah. Well, it is very new, so I mean, I'm still getting to know it very well. All right, so it's your girl, it's your home girl, it's your girlfriend next door, it's the jewel in the crown. My name is Honeypot.
Yes, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and Planners. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. It is what it is. That's what it is.
Wow, and what it will be is that my name is Foladele, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome aboard. My name is Foladele. You can call me Foladele.
Put energy in the Foladele.
My name is Foladele.
Yes.
Some people call me Omo Foladele. Are you happy now?
Yes.
All right, guys. Today on the show, there's entertainment news coming up very soon. Then, of course, there'll also be celebrity birthday shout-outs, yes. And then there'll be Rewind, where we'll take you through a quick history lesson of today in entertainment history.
And of course, right after that, Foladele will take us over to the Tweetville corner for some humor and savagery from social media.
Alrighty, and then Where Are They Now comes up right after, where you find out what your favorite Nigerian artists from back then are up to these days.
Later, we'll do some ranting on the treat of segments, then bring you a recap of all that you missed in the news. Then on Daily Trip 5, we'll be talking about 5 foreign boy bands of all time. Right after that, our guest will join us on the show. So let's get started already. Splash will be back after this break, guys.
I love the energy.
Meta, hey, 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 hey.
Vibe.
Okay, like, yeah.
Thank you,
I'm not
with the
on. Okay, now, guys, let's get straight into the entertainment news. Toyin Abraham is married and now a mother. Ooh. Oh, yes. Nigerian actress Toyin Abraham will be in double celebration mode as she is reported to have just given birth to a baby boy. According to sources, the actress who just got married to fellow actor Kolawole Ajayemi in a discreet ceremony welcomes the baby in Nigeria. From us on Entertainment Splash, we say congratulations to the new couple. I mean, were you not shocked yesterday when you saw this?
I think everybody
already had a baby and they moved into their mansion as we
everybody
heard.
was shocked though, because we had been seeing pictures of her face looking different, and everybody was like, Emaku is pregnant. What are you telling me? And so this was the confirmation, and everybody was wondering who the father was going to be. And of course, now we know. Some things have been said, but that's not your business. This is who she has chosen, and that's that. So congrats.
I didn't even hear anything. I mean, I didn't even hear anything. I'm just glad. I'm happy that she got married to and that she has a baby. And I heard that they moved into their new mansion. So I'm like, this is not even double celebration. It's like triple celebration, like blessings all around.
And shout out to our friends too there, where at the baby shower, and they kept everything discreet, like no pictures and everything. We will release the pictures on our own terms and conditions. It's crazy, man.
I mean, we know about her history with love, so we just really hope that this goes well. Because you all know, I mean, it's not even like I'm trying to start anything. It was very public, so I'm not going to get into it.
It's the prayer I say for everyone. Even when I saw Adedewura's story and she got engaged, I'm like, oh, I just pray that everything will be permanent, because if everyone would be like me in this world, like it is when you see my finger and you see that and you ask me that I would manage to tell you, I'm not ready to go all out and say, I said yes. I said yes. Okay, now let's move on.
Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, our next story, Swedish court finds rapper A$AP Rocky guilty. Yes, American rapper A$AP Rocky has been found guilty of assault by Swedish court during a fight and has given a 2-year suspended sentence. The 30-year-old rapper, who has also been ordered to pay damages to the victim, was given the suspended sentence after the court found that the assault was not of such a serious nature as to warrant more time behind bars, because he had already spent about a month in the Swedish jail before he eventually appeared in court. A suspended sentence means that as long as A$AP Rocky and his other 2 accomplices found guilty commit no further crime during a 2-year probation period, they will avoid jail. A$AP Rocky's case attracted a lot of international attention when US President Donald Trump intervened, claiming A$AP Rocky was being treated unfairly. So, ladies and gentlemen, A$AP free!
Free A$AP. Yeah. Are you guys happy with the suspended sentence?
I'm not particularly happy with it because well, no, I like the fact that he has been released. Yes. But then, you know, the condition to it is like if you avoid and then if you don't, you avoid jail and all that. It's almost like, I'm not saying it's like a great gift to me in a way.
Yes.
That is, they are holding. Like the condition is.
I think that's the best the Swedish courts would have done because of the attention. Because of the attention this story has gotten. Yeah. They don't want to sound. They don't want to go all racist on this particular situation. So just go. But if you commit any crime in these 2 years, we will not say, you see that we were saying that this guy actually committed this thing, and we'll lock him up.
I think it's fair enough. I mean, I don't even like that he had to escalate to this point. Yeah. I feel like there are things that you can just settle in a very civil manner, and then, but the youthful exuberance and the childish vibes, like, it just had to land you in jail. But I'm glad it went like this, and look, just behave. But then after the 2 years, if you now misbehave, like, so after,
start afresh.
Do you understand?
The reason I said this, it looks somehow to me.
Anyway, well, congrats, A$AP Rocky. Please behave yourself, okay? All right, guys, moving swiftly along to more news on the foreign scene. Liam Hemsworth refused marriage counseling. Now, following the recent breakup, it has been reported that Miley Cyrus begged Liam Hemsworth to go for marriage counseling with her to save the marriage, but he refused. According to sources close to the estranged couple, it was actually Miley who fought to save their marriage because they had been struggling with various issues for months. And of course, Liam didn't even come close to meeting her halfway. Now, Liam, who was recently spotted in Australia, when asked about the breakup by Daily Mail, he simply said, and I quote, "You don't understand what it's like," end quote. He has, however, taken to his Instagram page to share a picture of where he addressed the issue with the caption, and I quote again, "Hi all, just a quick note to say that Miley and I have recently separated, and I wish her nothing but health and happiness going forward. This is a private matter, and I have not made, nor will I be making any comments to any journalists or media outlets. Any reported quotes attributed to me are false. Peace and love," end quote. Miley and Liam split after 10 years of their on and off relationship, and of course, as we know, 8 months of marriage. Guys.
Peace and love.
I like the first quote with the Daily Mail that you will not know. How did he say it?
You don't know what it's like.
You don't know what it's like. So, you know, Miley Cyrus came out saying she's pansexual, that she's not the type of woman that will go and be cooking.
With an apron.
So I think that's why they were going through the marriage counseling, that Liam wasn't in the mood to get involved in.
But then during that interview, I can't remember which magazine it was now, but during that interview, it seemed as if she was owning it and saying, guys, our marriage is different and it works. Cool. Yeah. So I would hate to believe that it's because of those reasons that they're separating, because you understand me.
Don't you think it got to a point that Liam said, what are we actually doing again?
So
there's also that possibility, but it is
always like this. So you'd remember Ginny from The Real. So somehow when people get married and then they have this, okay, so I don't want to have a child or something, or it's open marriage and all that. You see that along the line, if that other person does not really share it with you and that person is just doing based on I love you. Now that person gets to a point and he thinks about his life, or she thinks about her life, and this is what, and how did I even get here? And that person wants a reverse, and you guys outside are wondering like what happened and all that. So I think it is just the case of what is happening. So because you can say that this is, and then you have all the leeway, that person is a human being and he might not just like what you're into.
That is, of course, speaking from the possibility of that being the reason, yes. If that's the reason, I hope not, because, I mean, she's what, like 27 now, or 26? And they've known each other since she was 16. They've been, so almost like 10 years. So you know what we're doing, you know.
Is that relationship?
Although we didn't know Miley was pansexual when she was 16, or when she was doing Anna Montana, them. We didn't know, so.
She's attracted to brain first before.
Yeah, before the gender. That's another angle. But look, I think it's just a note to everyone out there. That's, of course, again, assuming that that's the reason for the separation. Communication is key, and know what you can deal with. The Jinimai situation you were talking about, at first she was like, I don't want speaking, I don't want to have children. He was like, no problem, Freddie's on board. And then down the line, they break up, people are blaming Ginny, and then she comes out and starts talking about the divorce process, and people realize that this guy actually started to show his true colors and wasn't the same that people thought he was. Next thing, 6 months after the divorce announcement, not even the finalized divorce, we hear that he's with someone else, and they have a baby coming.
So, I tell you what, people move on at different, paces in life. So you might be thinking that, oh, this guy was not just the real person or what he claimed to be. He might be the real person, and that's person he claimed to be, but that you have not moved on and you're still sulking there does not even mean anything. You better get over yourself and move on.
And people evolve, right?
The way Miley Cyrus just moved on, she was now caught kissing a female.
With Jenna's ex,
Jenna's ex.
So you can imagine, like, things get messy. This thing called love sometimes, and this thing called relationship and marriage,
But anybody doesn't like talking about relationships, so let's move on a bit.
Yes, I'm tired already. Okay, so The Lion King becomes highest grossing animated movie ever. Now, The Lion King remake has overtaken Frozen to become the highest grossing animated film of all time. As of the timing of the filing of this report, the Disney live-action movie has reportedly grossed $1.33 billion globally, beating the 2013 record of Frozen's $1.27 billion. Now, the latest figure means that The Lion King is now the 12th highest grossing movie of all time and could move into the top 10 list if it makes more than Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 and Black Panther. Now, The Lion King features the voices of James Earl Jones, Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, John Carney right there, and John Oliver and Beyonce.
Yes. So many people in that movie. I love it. There have been mixed reviews, as we know, but look,
I've still refused to see it.
You've still refused to see it, Abby. Why?
I don't want them to spoil my childhood. I just even tried to see Aladdin over the weekend. I was like, oh, why did I do this?
You didn't like it?
You should just leave all those things. Just leave it.
I like the different twist to it. It was nice. It was nice. Get out, OJ. Anyway, we're talking about Lion King, and fantastic 12th highest, 12th, right?
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, really?
I thought it was all right. There's only so much you can do when you're doing a remake that would come close to,
I know, right?
The actual one, and I don't know that they should have done a remake after so long. I don't know. I think sometimes maybe just leave stuff to be.
Classic.
Sometimes people just want to try, and it's fine.
Let's give these children of these days what we enjoyed.
Yeah, what we enjoyed, and it's okay. I like Aladdin. In their own way. So this is fantastic. Big movies up there for highest grossing movies of all time. Harry Potter Part 2, Black Panther. So if it makes it to top 10 list, that would be amazing. But to have overtaken Frozen as the highest grossing animation of all time, fantastic.
Wouldn't you say because Beyonce is in it and that's why the buzz is like that, or because it's just Lion King?
No, it's because it's just Lion King. I refuse to believe Beyonce had anything to it.
Because, so when you compare like so I guess we can say that Lion King was like far more monumental than Aladdin?
Yes. Yeah, Lion King.
Okay, because I wanted to compare the noise for both.
No, it has to be
if you're going by the remake thing.
Lion King.
So I think it's just the fact that
the soundtrack of Lion King.
Don't worry.
But the fact that Beyonce was there was also an added because it also gave its own PR with the release of the album and the Spirit song that she did. So I think that also added to the buzz. But it being don't be a hater. You know it added. But it being a remake on its own
I think it really added. I think it added.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway. Wow, enemy. Let them live their life. All right, guys, moving swiftly along. Yes, that's it on the entertainment news. We're moving on to our celebrity birthday shout-outs. Celebrating today are the following stars. American actor, director, producer, and screenwriter Ben Affleck is 47 today, and he's a multiple award-winning actor, popular for movies like Gone Baby Gone, The Town, Argo, Gone Girl, and so many others.
And Batman.
Batman, of course. Yeah. Ben Affleck has been doing this since like the 1980s, and he's in his 40s. So he started as a child star.
And looking at that age, I mean, it's almost like he did not move.
Yeah, and he's come a long way. I mean, he does it all, directing, acting, what he did with Argo, screenwriting.
He was in a relationship with, was he the one with Jennifer Lopez?
He was married to Jennifer Garner. Garner, yes.
But they got divorced. I'm wondering how these people who started working at a very, I wonder if they even had a childhood at all, or
have you seen my childhood? In the words of Michael Jackson.
Yes, you know, it affects them sometimes. Then it's good.
I think it does. All right, also celebrating today is Debra Messing, and she's, she turns 51 today, and you might remember her as Grace on the popular series Will and Grace. Yeah, I remember that series. It was actually pretty fun. All right, and also celebrating today, Jennifer Lawrence. She turns 29 today, and she's popular for films like X-Men, and she plays Raven slash, what's the other? Mystique, yes. And Hunger Games, Silver Linings Playbook, which she actually won an Academy Award for. She was, depressed young widow in that one. It was a deep movie. But yeah, happy birthday, and happy birthday to everyone else celebrating today.
Happy birthday, shout out. Yes, happy birthday, Engineer Aborua. Yeah.
Who's that, your dad?
No, everybody's dad.
Oh,
Engineer Aborua.
Yeah. Okay.
Tosin would have been celebrating her birthday today.
Celebrating today. Thank you, OJ.
On Lala's page, a video where they were dancing, and she was like, "Happy posthumous birthday, happy posthumous."
And Nipsey Hussle too.
Yes, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, and I saw a post on Tosin's husband's page, Aurelian, and he had his arms were around her, and he said, "In my arms today," and in his now, but yeah, she would have been 38 today, I believe.
Yes, 38.
So yeah, happy posthumous birthday, Tosin, and of course Nipsey Hussle and everyone else celebrating today. All right, guys, up next is Rewind. So take a look at this one to find out some of the major events that happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
The last I heard was Remzo was in Benin, because from there. So that was the last.
How can he be in Benin doing what?
That's if I'm from there. I cannot go and stay in my house.
I am not saying, I mean, not to be rude, but you don't get it. What's Remzo doing in Benin, for crying out loud?
That was Remzo.
Okay, can we come back?
Rock and roll.
With rock and roll. In the words of OJ, our banner boy of back then.
Wow.
Guys, well, that was Remzo, and this is Tweetville, where we bring you all the savagery, humor, and craziness on social media in 5 minutes or less. Honeypot OJ, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. So Abba Boy tweeted, "Ladies, come closer, take your shade. You're on this table, sitting balance." He said, "God, when?" to every couple post on Twitter. So you see, "Oh, God, when? Oh, God, when will you do my own?" He now said, "God, when?" to every couple post on Twitter. But you have 47 unreplied WhatsApp messages, 54 unreplied DMs. The face of had to get PLC, 1,758 pending friend requests on Facebook, best-selling author on how to be a horrible conversationist. What else do you want from God?
Many girls are on this table.
Why are you looking at me?
Many girls are on this table. God will. But in that your DM, on Twitter, on Instagram, there are boys doing, "Hello, hi, beautiful, you look nice today."
OJ, let me
not reply. So why are you disturbing God for when?
OJ, let me take this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen.
Tell them.
Honeypot has a stalker. There is this guy that is obsessed with Honeypot. So there was a day that he would come on our TVC page on Instagram, and always, this is a long story, guy, I'll try to wrap it in. And then he would come on the page, "Oh my gosh, I love this Honeypot." So one day I was just catching cruise, and I replied him, "You like her, Abi?" That was the worst thing I could have ever done. OJ, he entered my DM, transferred the stress to me. Anything I upload, "How is Honeypot? How is Honeypot? Tell her I love her. Tell Honeypot to unblock me on IG. Tell Honeypot to unblock me."
So you see.
So guess what? I blocked him yesterday. Moving swiftly along to our next tweet. Moving on to our next tweet.
I do not agree with this.
Moving on to our next tweet. I beg you. I will not take your stress upon my head. Go and meet Honeypot. Go and meet her on Facebook or Twitter.
Honeypot.
No.
Please answer.
I don't have anyone.
Don't be like that.
This thing stressed me. Anyway, moving on. So there's this trend of nobody. Absolutely nobody. Like nobody said anything. Absolutely nobody said anything, but you brought your own. So is there nobody? Absolutely no one. Nothing. Not a single soul on this earth said anything. Not even their mom. Nothing. But Instagram influencers.
Wow.
A lot of you have asked about my skincare routine.
No, we did not. ...
But who asked you though?
We did not ask you.
Nobody asked you though. Why did you guys, nobody asked. Why are you acting like you're so wanted?
If I don't give you, how will you take it?
See all the social media influencers, they're troublemakers. Especially Twitter.
No, Twitter. If you don't have the guts, don't come there. Like, no, don't come on Twitter.
If you don't have heart.
If you don't have heart. No, it's not like Instagram. Instagram, you can still be doing washy.
Like a picture. And do beautiful.
But Twitter, if you're not strong, and your English is correct.
Yeah.
If you come, you will see yourself.
I agree with that one. There was that guy that put up a picture and they're like, Thanos' younger brother, tetanus. I was like, moving on.
Oh my God, after
all right, this finished me, you guys. So this is a WhatsApp conversation, and you know how you know WhatsApp now. Anybody can message you, and you're like, who is this? So this person wrote, yes, Praise. Who is this?
This.
Now you might have a few theories. You might have a few theories about which tribe this person is from. That's your business. I'm not going there.
Yeah.
I just was like, yes, Praise. Who is this? And then the person replied, it's me, Darlington. From where, Praise? I lost all my contacts. Can you send me your pig? So Darlington, because Darlington is a wicked person. Darlington now, send me your pig. Was what the person wanted, your picture. You know, send me your pig. I lost my contacts. Darlington now carried a pig emoji and put there for him. You know, say, I mean your pigs. And Darlington was like, oh, okay, I'll do you one better. I'll put 4 pigs. So plural. So Darlington was like, oh, okay, put 6 pigs there. You know, say, what's wrong? What's wrong are you? That's what's wrong with you. I mean your pig. 2 pigs. Darlington now put 4 pig emoji there.
His picture my guy was asking for. Oh my God.
Don't even go to that tribe that does this. Like,
Falade, tell us, what tribe are you thinking?
What I'm thinking now is that would Darlington make heaven?
What if that person did not even say pigs? Now say mosque. Oh yeah, pronounce mosque in that and task. In that,
No,
mosque.
What tribe are you people talking about though?
You know there's that.
The thing is smelling on your body. We all have.
No, now every tribe has
But
something.
this particular one that we're talking about.
What particular tribe is
Every
this?
tribe has something that we make fun of.
Who are these people? The people from Spain.
We're listening to
People from Spain.
AY.com earlier, and he was doing That's My Brain. And OJ was like, this guy has a factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to put me in trouble. I'll put you in trouble.
Yes.
Moving on. GBK tweeted, I once ended a 1-week relationship because I didn't like the way his friends greeted him when I met them. Oh my goodness. This thing has been going around. Tunde Tunana, tilapia. I want to enjoy you. Come and get Charly. After you know you. Can you
So look, nice one. Like no now.
OJ.
No.
So now.
Tunde Tunana, yeah. No now. And the guy,
okay, so let me tell you this.
Is this the guy I'm dating?
Okay, so now one of my fans on Facebook went on to saying that and so I replied the person. I said me. So now the person that is asking me, I will now see that because I have a part of me that on radio I used to do all these things. So the person said and I went
no, so
look, radio people back then were the central of Raz. What's up? I'm like, what is going on? Moving on, please.
Tolulope, that is one. Like, she ended the relationship. Like,
no, but that's too serious. Like, you can't.
But that's too serious.
For Tolulope, what if Tolulope is that quiet together? That's also like, yeah.
No, but you can discuss this. You can talk about this. But the thing is, you have to understand if that person might be tush, but it might just have like so I come here and I talk about and I speak English. And then there was a particular time I was going to cover election. And so there were people who were playing football, and then you want to talk to them, and you're going to them and say, hello, please. You will come down to their level.
Hey. Who is this one?
Let's face it, something.
Wow. I feel like I'm not in a studio. I feel like I'm on the streets right now. I can't relate. Right, moving swiftly along. I'm joking though. You did our body, all of us. All right, so Sophie tweeted, 140K for baby rocker. Imagine having twins. Hey, Chineke. And then Titi replied, they will lap each other. Because at the end of the day, I know Jagbese. I don't want Wala.
Buy two will be 280.
What you get? Like for ordinary baby rocker, just to rock baby. Is it that deep?
I'll carry on, I'll put on that one, yeah. If you are tired, you come and suffer.
Sophie, that's something you can do. That's Oje's idea, genius.
For baby rocker.
But really,
But if you want to have a child, please, like we were saying the other day, I think it was on Tuesday, know what is involved, honestly.
But
like,
the thing is that you cannot wait to have everything in this world.
Yeah.
You know now. Oh my God.
Stop waiting till you hammer to get married.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is a wrap on Twitter. Thank you very much for Oladele.
Space, oh wow.
Jam.
This was my jam. And then he had a meaning, like the sky is wide enough without even, you know, touching one another. And well, we can always do what we want to do. You can support people. Don't say, somebody has come to steal my shine, and not just do your thing. Just do you.
And there being a Yoruba guy and an Igbo guy, it just signified unity. And it was just a fantastic song. Yes. Melodious, Terji, Ilbliss, well done.
Yes. All right. Well, we're talking about Ilbliss too, in King of Voice, and as he was trying to speak Yoruba, and he wrote it on his palm, and I said, this one, it was like, so that you will not forget. They now made it look like, hey, what, chap? All right, now it's a wrap for the first half of the show. Still to come, we have for you entertainment news recap, tweet of Daily Top 5, and our guests. Don't go anywhere. Yes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the show. So far, we've brought you news, celebrity birthday, rewind, Tweetville, and of course, where are they now?
And lots of yummy videos.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Now it's time to chew it up in a minute or less. One of us will vent about what's currently bothering them. I'm good, Foladele.
I'm chilling, my guy. Hey.
I am absolutely chilling. But this one that I have to vent, okay? We will vent. All right, so the problem I have is with people who, yes, Foladele said something very close the last time, and was talking about how you have offended someone and you don't even know you have moved on. So you might think that that person is your friend and you have said something. That thing does not hold water to you. Like, you know how you play, I can see you and say, OJ, get away, Joe. And some people, to them, get away is like an insult. Yeah. And so they keep it so, I mean, they keep it. And I saw another thing that somebody put on Twitter, and that person said that, oh, so because we did something and then now you're not giving me ram meat for a layout. You know, like we have bigger things we're thinking about. So don't be so petty. I think that a lot of us can be very petty sometimes, and then you know, we are just sitting on that very small thing, and that person that you have offended or that has offended you does not even know, because the person did not even know that he held anything. Like, and then you're still there grumbling, and sometimes you're even misbehaving. You're not talking about why you are giving the attitude. But then you are giving an attitude. That person is lost because the person does not even know that he has offended you in any way, or you're meant to do something. Because I learned that I asked somebody to do something for me, and the person was not doing it because of this, and that person went to Foladele to tell Foladele that this was what Honeypot did to me. And so when the thing came back to me,
oh, that's small thing. I get.
That told me that that's the problem in the first place, you know, and all that. So,
I did not see that coming. Called out. But to be fair, I think I did tell the person that I was going to have the conversation with you, and I encouraged the person to have the conversation.
The person never had that conversation with me. And that person was always smiling with me. That was it. And that person did not do that thing for me. That person was always smiling. So I'm like, this person is getting this life.
Some people don't like confrontation.
Yes, I said it.
It just helps. It really helps, because I don't know what I've done. All right, well.
Yes.
Moving on.
All right, moving on. Yes, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news that we brought to you so far on the pot.
Right, so we started with Toyin Abraham is married and now a mother.
And of course, we talked about Swedish court finds rapper A$AP Rocky guilty.
All right, and we talked about Liam Hemsworth apparently refusing marriage counseling, according to sources.
Wow. All right, and The Lion King becomes highest grossing animated movie ever.
Alrighty, guys, let us know you are watching the show by calling us on the numbers on the screen, or that will be on the screen any minute from now, and tweeting to us as well. It's at TVC Connect with the hashtag eSplash on TVC. We're on Instagram as well, in case you didn't know, and it's the same handle at TVC Connect. So yeah, we'll take a break now, and when we come back, Daily Top 5 will be up. LD champion.
Yeah.
And before that, was that Keith? No,
Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
Sweat, right?
It's almost like you lost track of the songs.
Yeah,
I know.
So many songs. There's too many videos.
Mad.
All right, guys, we are back indeed for more eSplash fun, and it's time for Daily Top 5. Now, the international world of music has seen quite a number of boy bands over the years. They dominated the music charts back then, and also stole the hearts of many of their female fans with their looks, their wonderful voices, their harmonies, and so much more. So let's talk about 5 foreign boy bands from way back. Number 1, Backstreet Boys. The Backstreet Boys started in the 90s, rising to fame with their debut album, Backstreet Boys, And the boy band's third album, Millennium, rose to stardom, or made them rise to stardom, rather. And its follow-up album, Blue, solidified their place. With over 9 albums to their credit, Backstreet Boys were a major bestseller back then. Oh my goodness. The clothes, the swag,
the songs,
the songs, everything. Like,
I still have like a Backstreet Boys playlist of more than 1 hour.
Yeah, I know the way
there's some songs that you just want to listen to again and again and again.
There are always songs that you want to listen to over and over. There are songs that are just evergreen. And, you know, I don't know what we ever, or as we went on, I don't know what happened to the world. Like, if we could just take it back, people were focused, they knew what they were doing, they were still, you know, swagging it out, and at the end of the day, they were still churning out good music. And they were together for a long time. I mean,
but even after a while, they stopped popping. Like, so people
they're still touring now, though.
Yeah, so but touring low-key, and that's one major way to keep making money in the on the international scene. But I mean, bands, a lot of the greatest bands, even after a while they split. After a while, they're not popping anymore, and maybe people really are just for a time and season.
Sure.
Maybe.
True.
Anyway. Time and season. Okay, I hope that one of these days we get to talk about the Beatles too. All right,
yes, so we will. All right, guys, let's go throw it back a little and check out a video of the Backstreet Boys. Congratulations! No, I mean, I'm not a Backstreet girl.
Wow. Let's just move on. The second person or group on our list, yes, is Westlife. Yes, this was another boy band that got many going gaga in the late 90s and early 2000s. Yes, Westlife consists of 5 Irish gentlemen whose beautiful, distinct voice led them to prominence in 1999 with their debut international self-titled studio album, Westlife. Their team effort generated hits like I Lay My Love on You, Seasons in the Sun, Full Again, Uptown Girl, and so many more. Like, I struggled not to sing.
No, you can't help it. You can't help it.
Because there were songs that you would always want to vibe to, especially Uptown Girl. Like,
and a lot of soundtracks. They've used for soundtracks for movies and series.
No, Westlife jacked a lot of sound. They sampled a lot of sounds for their album. So let's go check out Westlife doing their thing. Raise your hand if you toasted girls with all these songs.
Raise your own hand, my friend. Yeah.
So I received cassettes. I'm not even talking about like cassettes that they will record all the songs and then they will like.
Yes, so let me tell you my mind. I lay my love on you. Take your tape.
No, I would not know. You would have different songs or recorded, like, you know, like how
love songs,
love songs, and then you just listening to you and be remembering the boy.
How did they put it? How did they put it? Oh, anyway, Oji, how did you conduct your toasting with these songs?
Is it your toasting? I can't remember.
You can't remember. Did you just play it? Would you go to her window like John Kizak and
you sing it? You sing it. No, let's just move on. Let's just move on.
You chopped Ella and does not want to relive it.
Chop Ella. Bad guy. Don't forget with my baggy jeans.
King from way back.
They run it. Yes, baggy.
I'm imagining you in baggy.
Swag turn up with Timberland boots.
With the jersey shirt as well.
But I still wear Timberland. I still wear my boots. I still have my boots. Okay, so now let's talk about B2K. Now, this American boy band was active from 1998 to 2004, producing their first hit titled which broke into the US pop charts in 2001. Now, the lead single, Bam Bam Bam, peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became the group's first top 10 and #1 single. Now, the band members, however, separated, pursuing solo careers.
Oh my goodness! So Marion,
J-Bug,
Raz B,
and Lil Fizz.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, guys, will not be doing that lame shit. But
so was it where Banky W got that heart thing?
No, stop.
It can be.
Stop.
It can be.
No, I'm just. Oh, so when I say all these things, I don't know. You'll be surprised.
We'll go on a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll check out a video of B2K. Let's go.
And you could even see Omarion's name right there, and their names.
Lil Fizz, J-Bug,
and Omarion was the only person who blew, and he's still working. And
still doing music.
So who's that person who's doing porn?
Raz B. We saw Raz B in Asia. They say Raz B was broke, and now later saw porn. Like, were you leaving music for porn?
Okay, so he's okay there.
Yeah, they said, not me. Who am I? In
Nigeria. In the grand scheme of things. Oh, am I? All right, guys, moving on to our number 4 boy band. Yes, Boys to Men. This R&B boy band from Philadelphia started enjoying fame from the 90s with powerful vocals and an urbane fashion sense, which made them stand out. In no time, they topped Billboard charts with songs like On Bended Knee, I'll Make Love to You, End of the Road. Okay, I'll stop singing. And It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Another epic group, yes. All right, guys, so let's go check out their video, and we'll be back to talk about our final boy band. Like, every boy band was known for something.
Yeah, this one,
so
if you want to get pregnant.
This is for the couple, married couple.
Or in a particular weather.
Yeah, in a
weather for 2,
God bless you.
for 1.
God bless you, honey,
so you're now listening to this song.
This is the playlist.
And then
BTK if you're trying to break dance.
Yeah.
Westlife if you've been heartbroken or you're trying to,
Catch
toast someone. Got you. Okay, thank you so much.
Today. Wrapping up our top 5, ladies and gentlemen, we have NSYNC. Yes, this boy band in 1995 was loved by many ladies and even young fellas back then. The self-titled NSYNC was released in the late 90s, peaking at number 1 in the second week after its release. The group became an overnight success throughout Europe. Yes, I'm talking about NSYNC. And the only guy that blew from this group afterwards is Justin Timberlake.
Yes. A lot of people might not have known that he was in a band.
Yes, a wrap on our daily top 5. And it's almost time for our guests to join us right here on the couch. If you want to know who it is, you just have to stick around. A special person is in the building. Let's go.
So thank you so much for staying here with us, and it is time for us to have our guest talk to us on the couch. Now, who is this guest of ours? Now, this guest, wears so many caps. Yeah, and I'm talking about someone who is a publisher, an artist, a producer, is a media personality. Oh, yes, and he is one of the most controversial entertainers in Nigeria. He's well known for his alternative lifestyle. You can talk about, his political views and all that. And then, most notably, is the Charly Boy Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Charles Chukwuemeka.
It's royal partner.
Should I sit down? I'm standing. I want me to look, sir. Should I sit down? 2 hands in the air for you.
Sure. Sit down.
Can you chop knuckle with this your rings?
Yeah. We'll chop it like this.
Because you told me like that.
Welcome to the show. So good to see you. You're always in the news.
When I hang around people like you, that's why, I will never grow old. As long as there are young people who are gingering me, who are pushing me, motivating me, I'm not getting anything with old age.
And I said it. So when I saw you today, I said, Charly boy, what is happening? What are you using? What are you doing?
You were like, you're looking young, and it was like, looking.
I am young.
I'm getting younger.
So what's your lifestyle like? Like, what do you eat? What do you expose yourself to?
Okay. I edit everything that hangs in my space. Everything is edited. I have this large wall I built surrounding my person. So I watch what goes into my mouth, what I watch on TV, I watch that. I watch what I listen to.
Like what you consume.
What I consume. I watch the people that come into my space, because some people, na poto, some of them na winch. Some of them na winch. Some of them, their mumu na follow come, So I watch all of that. And because I hang with positive, progressive, forward-looking young people, you can't touch that.
Do you work out?
Again, yes, I work out. Every morning I do about... I have this thingy that tells me how many steps I've taken in a day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know that? You know that app? Yeah. And my doctor said, okay, on the average, you must do 9,000 steps a day. And that is why when people see me, I arrive at the airport, there's usually this long car that comes to pick you up. Yes. Me, I know they enter car, I don't walk. Anything that is trekkable, I would trek.
That's good.
Then, of course, I watch what goes into my mouth. I only eat once a day. I do my, but I think...
Once a day, is that healthy?
Yes, with all the things. Your supplements, your,
fruits,
snacking on fruits, water and all of that.
Okay, you snack on fruits and water, okay.
But I think most importantly, it's about your genes. I'm blessed with the best genes you can ever find. So 50% of that is genes and the other 50 is lifestyle.
So you talked about being surrounded with positive people, but you're always talking about being in a country that isn't so positive. How do you cope with that? How do you not let the stress of Nigeria get to you? Being so active at the forefront
That's why I know they listen to news, okay? Because if they say we won't run now, I can call you and say, get waiting they happen. We say, it don't happen, take off, I'm taking off.
We move.
Then I will move now,
So I saw a post of you, I think it was on August the 8th that you posted this, and you posted yourself in a coffin, and then you said that.
I know that's the one you want to
wait, now. But let's just quickly go on this commercial break before we get to that. You know that is the one I couldn't wait to
Boy with Ninja Bike, and that supposed to be one of that supposed to be one of Clarence Peter's first video shoot that he did.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Before we go back to the question that you're asking, getting Clarence.
How did that happen? It just happened. I mean, I've always known Clarence. I know how good he is with what he does. So I went to him and said, let's do a real video.
Okay.
And
that's magic.
And you, okay. So in that post, you said, of yourself in a coffin, in case somebody is just joining us, on August the 8th, to be precise.
You don't count the date finish.
And so you said that if you died today and you go to hell, that it will take you 1 week to know that you're not even working or you're not in Nigeria again. So are you saying variably that Nigeria is hell on earth? What exactly is that post?
The way it is right now? Of course now, we know now. We know now. Things poto too much, things bad too much. And this, as it is right now, it's not the way that people like you can think about a better future, not to talk about my children. It's bad. We deserve better. But unless we know better and do better, we can't have better. And Naima, the talk say, 98.5% of Nigerians are arrogantly ignorant because the ignorant is ignorant of his ignorance. Okay, for many people, 98% of Nigeria, their mumu na follow come, if not factory fitted.
Okay, so now it be government's campaign you don't do like you've been doing these days. I mean, I want to know what's the crux of the matter. Like,
simple,
what is it
because about? During electioneering time, we're saying to people, make your mumu do. You understand? Even if they give you money, you can collect the money if you want, but vote your conscience. Okay, be as it may. They don't give us a leader, Whether we voted or not, that's irrelevant. We now have a leader. Now, if our mumu don't do true, we're supposed to understand that the office of the citizen is number one. Now we be the citizen. Maybe they call it within democracy, right? Of the people, for the people. But we they see democracy of the people against the people, So I don't understand,
Okay.
So if young people are demanding, are questioning, like Naima say, make everybody go back to their local government. Because if you can ask, local government chairman, Shebi, then bring 10 million for a road. We never see this.
Accountability.
Road. Just ask questions. Hold your leaders accountable. Now, because we know they ask questions, if you look for social media now, what you see, fake news. 90% of what's on the social media is all lies, bubu yaya. Even if you go on Instagram, people are just posing and living a fantasy life, fake life. Fake news, fake human beings, everywhere. And I might say everywhere.
Talking about young people, let's talk about music now. You've been in the game for quite a long time, entertainer, musician, broadcaster. Now, do you like what you see in the entertainment industry right now? Nigerian artists and the likes?
I like some things, I don't like some things.
Okay.
I like the fact that we've moved from where we used to be during my time, okay? Because most of us played music for the heck of it, not because we wanted money, but it's called show business. We were the ones who were stupid, okay? But we cleared the road for the people who are enjoying it today. I can say that with certainty because the first foreign deal between an international artist and our own artist was midwifed by me as a P-Man president.
True.
That was with
Wyclef Jean.
And Two-Face, Sound Sultan,
yes.
and you know, that I did that. We did that.
You did that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we always talk about people dying empty. And you know, people dying empty, haven't done everything.
Like exhausted your talents.
Exhausting all your talents, and you know, you've really, and so I wonder, because for someone who's done, you know, we talk about Charly Boy show, we talk about music, everything. Do you feel like there's something that you still haven't done that you'd love to do?
Are you kidding me? There are millions of things.
Can you tell us one or two?
Eh?
One or two things that you still would like to do?
Oh man, there's such a rush in my brain now, you know. But you see, that's why I gravitate towards young people, because they're ingenious. They come up with, you know, things that will freak you out. In our days, you know, we didn't have social media. True. We didn't have all those kind of things. Even me, right now, I'm battling with Tito. I'm old school, forget it. Let me confess. I am old school, but because the people I want to talk to, people like you people, are in there. So I'm struggling. I'm trying to be one of you people, so make I understand what thing they happen, you know?
So before we go, because I see that we don't have a lot of time, it's on the internet, it's everywhere that you're going to be doing, you know, a song with a Fowls, that you have a new music coming up. By the way, you know my song that I love the most that you have done is Big Bottom. No, don't let us go there. Don't go there. Oh, Charly Boy, what is it in this life?
I'm not talking anything.
Okay, so let's just talk about
your collaboration with Fowls.
Are you going to be having anything with Fowls? Let's hear from you.
Fowls is a wonderful person. You know, it's one of the musicians I respect, I love, you know, and it was just a chance meeting, right? And I've been calling him. So one day he just appeared in my house in Abuja, and I was like, oh, he just turned the house upside down. Even my grandchildren, they don't know me again. Oh. They just push me aside. I said, okay. My wife came, the same thing, goes outside, fast. I said, okay. So I said, okay, I want to do something with you. I played a few songs for him, and he seemed to just like one really so well. And he said, listen, can we do this tomorrow? I said, yeah, if you have the time. And then, true to type, he was there when he said he was going to be there the next day. And we went to the studio, and that was it.
Awesome.
We did it.
Awesome stuff.
We'll definitely look out for that
yes,
song.
And
I go here.
All right, thank you very much, Charly Boy, for coming on the show today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to wrap up the show. Finally, tomorrow is Friday. Do not forget to send in your selfie request. Upload your selfie request and be sure to incorporate Pepsi in a creative way. Yes, you can do a selfie in the most creative possible way to win a ticket to go see Hobbs and Shaw. Remember to tag TVC and Pepsi when you do it, and you stand the chance to go see the movie. You can go on our Instagram page. It's at TVC Connect, using the hashtag #isplash on TVC. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is OJ, and my time is done and dusted on the show.
Wow. Really?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so, gosh, time is always at a premium right here. But then we have to go. Thank you so much for watching. You know that we love the Thursday show. I mean, it's always extra.
Taking us
and
back.
We love it. My name is Honeypots.
Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll do this again tomorrow, God willing. My name is Foladele, and his name is Charly Boy, and we're going to make him dance right now. So, because yes, we are going to dance.
Which kind of dance with this one, Foladele?